really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Number 49 goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
DJ Crone.
So that'll bring up C.J. Crone. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next will be the designated hitter, Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 0-2. Here's a pop-up now. Number 49 moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The White Sox lead it 5-0. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Set to get his day started, Jorge Bonifacio, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Stepping in now, Jake Rogers. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Robert. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line towards center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Danny Mendick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Standing in now, Gerard Dyson. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Mendick, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox down on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Victor Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Into the box now, Harold Castro.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Leury Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Tyler Alexander gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Alexander. The batter number 1. Second.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. Line drive to center field. Reyes is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line towards center field. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. At the plate, number 49 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So here's Yoan Moncada. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And and he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Gerard Dyson.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
At the plate, Leury Garcia,
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Kyle Funkhauser gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Nick Madrigal.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and the White Sox are out in front, 9-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's
Now
throwing
batting,
strikes,
right
but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Digging in, Jake Rogers, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Popped him up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Tigers nothing. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Jose Abreu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to 1st, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone sees.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jordan Zimmerman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Standing in now, Yohan Moncada.
Yohan.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Stepping up now, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Danny Mendick.
At the plate now, Danny Mendick. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the day.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. White Sox on top, 13-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swings through it for strike number 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush him, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
To the plate now, number 49.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field.
On the run is Jimenez.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 8th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 13-1. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Joe Jimenez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Jose Abreu. He grounds it sharply to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Jimenez. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bullpen and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center and a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now as the blowout continues. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he hits it hard to the right side. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
In now, Yohan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Striding in once again, Luis Robert. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The White Sox lead it 17-1. Jay Spry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Oh, 0-2, here it is. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right. 1 down. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
So now to the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. Bounced weakly near the plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Rogers.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson.
Number 32, Gerard Dyson.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Gerson Moreno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Moreno.
In now, Leury Garcia. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Nick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Madrigal. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Jose Abreu will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. And the White Sox are out in front, 17-1. Aaron Bummer, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39, Aaron
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And the first baseman can't get there. Stays alive, still 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Go!
Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
17-1 the final today. The Chicago White Sox bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Michael Kopech earns win number 15 on the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Matthew Boyd permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.